My name is Carl Rosa, founder of the Sushi Club of Houston. Our group supports 2,500 members, even hosting trips to Japan every year. Over the past 5 years, I've become fascinated with the idea of sushi. Over time, we've developed relationships throughout the city in the pursuit for great sushi, digging deeper, asking questions, testing theories. This video series is dedicated to finding the best sushi that Houston has to offer while attempting to uncover the secrets and undiscovered concepts that turns good sushi into great sushi. You know, according to local websites, there's about 100 sushi establishments in the Harris County area and beyond. And if you hop online and visit opinion-based restaurant websites like Yelp and BeforeYouEat.com, you'll find thousands of people rating Houston area sushi establishments, and some base their opinions just on the fish itself. While one person might comment on the quality of the salmon at one restaurant, another person comments on the red snapper at another restaurant, and so forth and so on. Well, allow me to clarify one point. If you're going to truly rate a restaurant, you don't rate the restaurant on the fish. You rate it on the rice. Now, I am not trying to convince you that the fish isn't important. Of course it is. The portion size, the cut, the quality, yeah, no doubt. I will be the first one to tell you that the fish itself plays a very big part in sushi. But in reality, the rice is a much stronger assessment to the quality of the sushi restaurant, the chef, and the authenticity of the menu. Okay, now I want you to imagine that you own a typical sushi restaurant. Maybe 25% of your menu caters to tuna. Maybe 20% caters to salmon, 15% caters to scallop, red snapper, shrimp, stuff like that. Now, what happens as an owner if a single shipment of tuna is not of the highest conceivable quality? Would you, as a restaurant owner, say, no, I only use the very, very, very best, and then ask your waitstaff to sit down and cross off 50% of your menu? No, of course not. You couldn't possibly stay in business. So every now and then, you would be forced to purchase the very best you could get your hands on. Yay! So every restaurant's quality regarding the fish is going to change from time to time. It is absolutely, completely unavoidable. And by the way, if you expect your favorite sushi restaurant to provide the finest salmon, tuna, and scallop every day of the week whenever you walk in the door, now you're living in a dream world. So if you sit down for a sushi meal at one of your favorite restaurants and you don't happen to receive the best salmon you've ever tasted in your life, it's unfair to consider that their standard. When you serve the public every day of the week, everyone's going to be off their game every once in a while. But the rice, the sushi rice, is always an obtainable commodity, available in abundance and at a great cost. So the rice can always remain a consistent quality, and that is a great way to rate any sushi restaurant. And you know, I probably own more than 60 books dedicated to sushi, and I never stop learning about it. And every book stresses that the sushi rice is the crucial component. I recently surfed the internet too, from the websites of experts, and found statements like, the importance of rice in sushi cannot be underestimated, and getting your sushi rice right is the crucial element in successful sushi, and sushi rice is the most important ingredient in good sushi, and the most important technique in the preparation of sushi is how to make the rice. You know, about 2 weeks before I filmed this segment, I actually spent about 6 hours filming the 3 most important parts of great sushi rice. After I edited it down and watched it myself, it was over 6 minutes long. So I'm going to try to do it again. I'm going to explain to you the 3 most important parts of great sushi rice in 90 seconds or less. All right, here we go. 90 seconds or less. Sushi rice, point number 1. When sushi rice is served, it should be served warm. Not cold, not hot, not chilled, warm. As a common frame of reference, think of body temperature. You cannot go wrong. Sushi rice point number 2. The sushi rice needs to be properly prepared. If you've ever picked up a piece of sushi, put it in your mouth, and notice that the rice begins to fall apart before you actually eat it, the sushi rice was improperly prepared. On the flip side, if you've ever picked up a piece of sushi, put it in your mouth, and you chew the rice and it resembles chewing gum because it's packed too tight, the sushi rice is improperly prepared. Here's your best guideline. If you can pick up a piece of sushi, put it in your mouth, chew once or twice, and begin to feel the rice fall apart on your tongue, that's great sushi rice. Third and final point about sushi rice. There has to be a balance of flavor. Let me explain. Imagine you pick up a piece of sushi, you put it in your mouth, you can only taste the rice. The rice is overpowering. Obviously, that's not a balance of flavor. On the flip side, you pick up a piece of sushi, you put it in your mouth, you can only taste the fish. You can't taste the rice. There's no balance of flavor. Remember that the fish has to complement the rice, and the rice has to complement the fish. Perfect balance. Take my word for it, the sushi rice is crucial. It's all about finding that perfect balance of flavor between the rice vinegar, and the fish. It's the one constant that every sushi restaurant can afford to keep in stock while using the identical recipe over and over again. So while some people might consider rating a sushi restaurant by the fish, you have the upper hand by evaluating the sushi restaurant on the quality, care, and preparation of the rice. For Sushi Science, I'm Carl Rosa. Thanks for watching. Until next time.